Hey everyone, it's Deanne Castro, Creative Memories Advisor in Bakersfield, California. I was just wondering if any of you have a bunch of scraps that you just don't really know what to do with. They're not even out of the same collection, but you just kind of want to use them up. Well, I kind of did that with the borders that I made for today. So I had things out of Showtime, out of the birthday collection that we had recently, but then also a paper that kind of matched that was out of a um, winter pack from a few years back. I don't remember what it was out of. But anyway, let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is the ones that I was just talking about. This one was this paper was out of I think Homestead or Wide Open Places. Huh, not sure. And same with this. The little strip down the middle was out of I think a denim pack, and then this paper was out of shiplap. So it's kind of a combination of things, but the color all went together. This one is Showtime. And this embellishment is a little bit larger than what the sticker was. I had downloaded the program from Creative Memories and then um, uploaded to my design space for Cricut, and I just made it a lot bigger. And then this was the original embellishment that came with it. So this was Showtime, and this is that winter one I was telling you about. It's the green winter paper, but the dark green on it was so pretty, and it just matched. So I just used it. Then the same thing with this one. This is our most recent birthday paper pack, but I used that dark green paper again that I really liked. And then this one, oh man, it's a light blue green color. I don't even know what it was out of. So, but the colors just all work so well. And the trick to this was using just a bunch of leftover squares that I had. So let me show you what I did. I'm gonna move these over, kind of move these out of the way. So I have paper from the summer nights. I've been working with this on a couple of different projects. So this was out of one of the secret boxes this year, a couple of them back. But I just loved the paper that was so pretty. So what I did was I just took 12 squares, and they're 3 and 3/4 inch squares. And I just used this punch. So I had a bunch left over from another project, and I just started kind of putting them together random to see what they would look like. So here I'm going to punch some squares for you, and I'm turning the square maker over so that I can cut these real close together. Because if you turn it over and you put it in there, it's hard to see how close they are, and you can waste some paper that way. And since this is just a scrap piece of paper, I'm not just going to be too worried about how it's going to come out because I'm just going to cut the piece off and I'm just going to toss it. So I've already punched 6 of these squares. So I'm just going to punch 6 more so I can show you kind of what I did with these. Like I said, the squares that I had made, these out of the birthday ones, and these wide open places, I think it was, these were left over from a different project. And so I just started playing with them and put them together. So here I've got 6 squares. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to line them up in a diamond shape here on my mat. And I'm just going to put my fingers at the 1/2 inch mark. So see, I've got this lined up on my mat on just the main line down the middle, but you can line it up on any of these lines. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this square at a 1/2 inch from the center. Okay. And so all I'm going to do is hold my fingernails right where that 1/2 inch line is from the center. and I'm just gonna push the corner in, and just like that. And I'm only gonna fold one of these corners. So I'm gonna fold it right there, do the same thing, just line the top of those corners of the square along the line, and then hold my fingernails right at the half-inch line from the center and just folding these over. Okay, now you guys just play with this. See if you want to fold both corners in, see what it looks like, if you want to do the top and the side, and just kind of make variations. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some adhesive on this, and I'm going to take this one. Again, I'm going to line this up with a line going horizontal and a line going vertical. Then I'm going to add the other piece. And I want the tip of this to match this top of the tip of this so that they'll be the same. And then just kind of make it straight up and down. So it's kind of an arbitrary thing, but when you put it together, these corners will come close. They don't have to match exactly, but see how the top here and the bottom here, the distance is about the same. Then that way you'll get it pretty straight. So this is the look that I want. I'm going to do that with two more, or twice more, four more of the squares. Line it up on the line, make the tips match. Okay, and pretty much this, the tip of this one is going right up to the fold of this here. Okay, so I have one left. Okay, and that's pretty close. Okay, so now I'm going to put an adhesive underneath the tip of this one and on top of the tip of this one. And I'm going to put them together. So I'm going to slide them together kind of like this. But I'm going to line this one up on one of the lines on my mat, slide it together, and then line it up with this on the line as well. Because in that way I know it's going to be straight. You can also do this with a ruler. Let's see, zero centering rulers here. So I could just line the edges up. The problem I found was sometimes this would slide under the ruler and it wouldn't be kind of straight. But if you do it just right, you can do the same thing. So I can show you that way. So for this, I'm going to put the adhesive on the bottom, just a little on the top. Again, slide it together, make it straight. And there I've got 3 of them put together. Now I did 3 of these already just for the sake of time. So I'm going to put adhesive on the bottom, adhesive on the top. So see just a little on the bottom here, a little bit on the top here. And slide it over, slide it together, make sure it's straight. And just like that, you've just got an interesting little border. Now you can dress it up however you want, okay? This one just has a 12-inch sticker going down it, and that's all it has, okay? And this one, I took a piece of coordinating paper, cut it to about a 1/2 inch, put it down the middle, and then I added some embellishments on it just to jazz it up just a little bit, okay? So now I'm going to trim another piece of it of just paper that I had. And this is out of the same paper pack, so I know that it coordinates. So I'm going to trim this at about 2 1/8. Because if I do it at about 2 1/8, put this on the top, it'll give me about the size of the extra piece that I want underneath it. So I'll line this up about 2 1/8. If you see, if I put this on here, it's going to be about the right size that I'm looking for. 2 inches is a little small, so I'm doing 2 1/8. Now you can use a decorative blade on this if you want. I'm just going to use a straight blade on it for now. So this was 2 1/8 inches. Now I'm going to take another. This is the orange shimmer cardstock. And I'm going to cut this one at 2 3/8. Okay, and I'm going to use a straight blade on it as well. And then I'm going to adhere this together. I'm taking the 2 1/8 piece and adhering it to the 2 3/8 inch piece. Just putting it down the center. Okay, and now I'm going to take this one, put the adhesive on the back, and I'm going to center it down the middle of this. Now, it's not exactly 12 inches, so just kind of eyeball it and center it the best that you can, because then whatever you put down the middle of it will hang out over the edges. And so you may want to have something special decorative, maybe hanging out on the edges. Um, this one, I didn't use the straight edge. I used the wavy blade on these two pieces of paper. So that made it look really cool. But this one and this one, where these little triangle indents were, I just hand cut it. And I hand cut this one first, then adhered it to the triangle piece. Then I put this one on and did the triangles again. So it gave it a layered look like that. Okay. I won't take the time to do that this time. But what I just did was I just hand cut it. Actually, I could do that now, even though I've got it adhered on there. So maybe I've changed my mind. I'll do it for you. So I just kind of hand cut it. Is it going to focus? There we go. See, so I just went ahead. I gotta look at it here. Sorry, eyeball it here and cut a little triangle out of it. Okay, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to stand up here and see if I can do this for you this way. Let's see. So it doesn't have to be exact. It's going to give it just a little more of a dimensional look. Okay, and then do the same thing with the bottom piece. You know, now I won't do the other side, but I'll have it finished up for the photo so you can see what it looks like when we're done. Okay, so once we've done that, then you can decorate up the middle. Okay, I have this 12-inch laser cut border piece that I'm going to put on here because I just think it's really pretty. And I'm going to have the stars on the end stick out a little bit on the top just to accent them. At least I think I am. I haven't done this yet. So we'll just see how it goes. Okay, so I'm going to put this down here and have the stars stick up on the top. Center it a little better. Okay, then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some little foam squares and I'm just going to pop these up. Just put these little foam squares on the ends. Again, it's just going to give it a little bit of dimension. You can adhere them flat if you want. That would be perfectly fine. So, but I encourage you guys just to play around with it and just to see what you come up with. If you'd like to share, you can just email me a photo at deannecmc2@yahoo.com. Or if you'd like, I have a Facebook group. I'm just kind of just starting. I want to add some little extra things in it, little extra ideas, let you know when new products are coming out, stuff like that. So you can ask to join this group. And like I said, it's a um, kind of an in progress type group. If there's things on there you'd like me to show you, request to join and then let me know. I'm happy to do whatever ideas you guys would like to see. If you're just kind of stuck with maybe some paper or a design or something, just not sure where to go, just ask me and I'll see if I can help you come up with a really cool idea for it. And just a reminder for those of you who have not subscribed to my channel yet, feel free. That would be really cool. I would really appreciate it. If you like this video, check out my other videos and then subscribe to my channel. You can click on the bell and it will notify you when my videos come out each week. Unfortunately, with my schedule, working full time and grandkids, I don't always get it done on the same day every week, but I try. So there you go. Here is the finished border. Let me see if I can get most of this in here. Isn't that cool? I just thought this was such a fun idea. So, and this one, I did not adhere it down. I didn't just, I left these up. Once you've got it on a page, it'll hold them down. It'll still give a little bit of dimension. All right. So let me see if I can find a page to put these on so you guys can have an idea of what this may look like. on an actual page. Let's see here. What have we got? Um, okay, this page is already decorated up a little bit, but it's the same paper. So you got this page, and you just want to add something really unique to it. I'm gonna add this on here. This page was actually created by Joan Marzo. She used it for the summer denim paper pack, and then I've kind of adapted it to this particular paper. But let me know what you think. Isn't that fun? I just thought that idea came out so cool. Just kind of some funky squares, doing something different with them, and getting them on a page so I can put more photos on and keep moving on. Remember, guys, it's your photos and your journaling that make your pages. You can add all kinds of decorations you want, all kinds of different borders. But the most important thing for your generations to come to enjoy your photos, you need the who, what, when, where, what you were doing, who you were with, and then just some feelings on your page. And it will make all the difference in the world to your family members and future generations. All right. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. See ya. Bye.